Hey everyone, thanks so much for tuning in to Near Disney. I'm Elijah Lewis with Florida in Motion Realty, and today it's the Friday show where we take a deep dive into a special showcase with our highly produced videos on the best of what's happening in a 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle. But first thing, let's cue the theme song. All right, all right. So, thank goodness it's Friday, right? It was little on the colder side this morning, but real quick the sun came out and it's feeling good. I'm already overdressed here, but kind of like this jacket anyway. But let me know where you're watching from. If you're watching from Florida or outside, thinking about it. Today's theme, we're gonna zero in not on a specific community highlight this time, but also just kind of sharing a more broad sense of Central Florida. We have gone together. Kim Hawk, the fairy godmother of real estate, worked to put together this video showcase we're going to play for you today about the 5 most economically priced communities near to Disney, so that some people just assume that sometimes those luxury vacations can be a bit pricey. Maybe just living there is too high end on the market, but not necessarily. There's all kinds of great lifestyles within proximity to the mouse, to Cinderella's castle, that are more affordable. And that's kind of what we want to dive into today. And then once that's done, I'll highlight just a little bit more about cool activities that are happening in communities near to Disney. So without further ado, I'll throw it over to Kim Hawk, the fairy godmother of real estate.
You can live just a short drive from Walt Disney World with lower home prices than the towns right outside the resort. Located only 30 to 40 minutes from Disney, you can still enjoy the amenities and the attractions and save thousands on your dream home. Whether it's scenic lakes, vibrant neighborhoods, or a high-tech lifestyle, there are hidden gems just a short drive from Disney that offer lower home prices. Stay tuned for more information. Welcome to our guide to the 5 more affordable towns near Walt Disney World. If you've always dreamed of living close to Disney, but thought it might be out of reach, this video is for you. We're exploring Clermont with its rolling hills and outdoor lifestyle. St. Cloud, known for its lakeside charm and spacious homes. My brother Bobby and his family live there. Kissimmee, a vibrant community right next to the parks. Dr. Phillips, offering upscale amenities at a reasonable price. And Lake Nona, a tech-savvy, up-and-coming area with so much to offer. Each of these towns gives you the chance to live near the magic without overspending. So let's dive in and help you find your perfect community near Disney.
The choice for champions. That's what Clermont is known as, because it brings in some of the most world-renowned athletes because of the great training opportunities that are here. From the great weather to the outdoor opportunities with hiking, biking, all the trailheads, the lakes, and then also the National Training Center. They've got a great team out there that's ready to take care of you and your active lifestyle. One of the things this area is known for are these beautiful lakes. There's an entire chain of lakes out here with homes on it. And you also have the opportunity for public access where you can bring your boat out, have a family day. You can come out and be super active. It's just an awesome area to come out and enjoy the day. Waterfront Park, where we're at right now, is a spot where a lot of people come out to do their morning walks or their evening walks. It is a huge trail that wraps around the entire lake that you're able to come out and enjoy. There's also playgrounds, bathrooms, there's tons of amenities that are along this. They also do 5Ks and cycling. Cycling is a huge thing out here in Clermont.
One of the comments that we get in regard to St. Cloud is they love the fact when you've got properties that aren't right up against one another. So potentially quarter acre, half acre, a lot will make a difference versus a 0 lot line. And so you're going to see a lot of people enjoying having that yard, having that she shed. I love the fact that people can have sheds out here because you're going to need it in order to be able to mow your grass. Welcome to St. Cloud. We all know now it's pretty possible for you to work out of your homes. With high-speed internet, you're able to work and then you get to have this living environment where you can play and relax and enjoy your life. Make sure you get to visit this marina and make sure you visit St. Cloud, Florida. The number one place in all of the United States of America where people are moving to. I can guess why. There's so much going on here. There's so much land that we can build on. It's a great place to move. Osceola County, it is huge. It's 2,010 square miles. Now, to give you an idea how big that is, because as you're walking through Osceola County, Walt Disney World is 43 square miles, and that is the same size as San Francisco. So if you're looking at 2,010 square miles, you're looking at pretty much the size of a state. So welcome to Kissimmee.
Dr. Philip Phillips came to Central Florida in 1894 and he bought an orange grove. After he got out of the citrus business, Dr. Phillips wanted to build a community where people could work, live, and play. He actually chose the perfect spot within Central Florida. We are centrally located between the theme parks of Walt Disney World, Universal Studios, and SeaWorld, and have numerous different restaurants and shops within a close proximity. The very first commercial space is the Dr. Phillips Marketplace, which is located very close to us here.
You got to be here in Lake Nona because it is happening, and you got to make sure that you stay tuned and see everything that we're going to talk about. This place is alive. Lake Nona is dynamic, and they have got a DJ here. They've got great people that are selling their merchandise. Did you happen to know that there's 12,000 people that live in Lake Nona? 90% of the residents here are college graduates. So, I'm feeling a little bit smarter just by myself. We are here at Boxi Park and it is happening. So if you want to come out and dance and listen to some good music and feel the joy, this is the place to go. You're not going to believe this, but I'm actually leaving this autonomous vehicle. Nobody has to drive this vehicle through Lake Nona, Florida. It's amazing. So as we're able to travel from Laureate Park down to this Boxi area, can you imagine being able to get onto a vehicle? This is a wave of the future. And that's what's happening near Disney in Lake Nona. Hey, honey, we decided to come back to Southern Hill Farms because, we've been talking a lot about legacy. And there was a gentleman that you were telling me the story about that really had a lot to do with this Clermont area even being what it is.
Yeah, it's very interesting. When you look at the histories of these small towns around Disney, Clermont is very unique. So In 1922, a gentleman named Edward Dinslow moved here from Ohio, and he bought 1,000 acres of land. And in order to work the orange groves, he planted oranges. And in order to work the orange groves, he brought down retired postal workers. So it's really unique, honey, that they actually had these postal workers from the north come down. And after a few years, not only did they work the land, but they had their own groves.
So you're telling me the mailman delivered?
The mailman did deliver in this case.
Well, we're so glad because this place that we're looking at right now, Southern Hill Farms, is beautiful. The other areas that we've seen in Clermont are gorgeous. And so we're going to ask everybody out there, what is your legacy? Yeah?
I like that.
Yeah. Challenge, what's your legacy? Make sure that you subscribe and like to our Near Disney channel. It's on YouTube and we're also on Instagram. And let us know if there's anything else that you'd like us to report on.
Great. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right. All right. So that was Kim Hawk and the team. You may recognize some faces, giving you just a broader overview of some of the different communities in Central Florida, everything from Clermont to Lake Nona there, and the vastness of Kissimmee. I like when they just spelled out just how large that area, how large Osceola County is. And one great thing about Osceola County in particular is kind of some people see as like the tax advantages, where it's got a little bit of a lower area tax for that county than like what you'd see in Orange County, for example. So that's cool. Please, if those areas speak to you, if you want to know whether you want to work off a more economically priced budget like we were highlighting, or whether you're have a higher cap that you'd like to check out, those are all great lifestyles. Those are all fantastic communities that me and Kim and other people on our dream team have had experience working with and selling in, helping buyers get located in, and just enjoying just visiting that lifestyle, even while our office is anchored in another part right in the heart of Celebration, Florida, the town that was built by Disney and is just minutes away. And bookending kind of like as we were showcasing Lake Nona there, I did kind of want to highlight just some more cool stuff that's going on in that area. I like that self-driving beep car that takes you to that downtown from the housing and the downtown area where Boxi Park happens and such. They have other cool events coming up on the calendar. I wanted to show you that it's an active and alive place. The Lake Nona Art Festival coming up. You can mark your calendar for February 22nd, and that's one of those cool ones that just end the 23rd. Goes from like 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So you can just show up and check out the long streets, and it's kind of an artisanal hip area in the first place. Like I'll pull up here. This is me in front of an art installation of what I'm calling the Disco Dog. And you can fetch disco balls, and there's just cool stuff that's just all over that area, the town center of Lake Nona, that they just want to do that. And as far as February, there's that. Sunlight yoga is a cool thing that they also have on their calendar. And then Art After Dark, even sooner, January 10th. So if you kind of want to do something in the evening rather than the morning like the other one, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., Art After Dark. And local makers take over of Lake Nona Town Center. And that's fun. So if you want to check out all that, that's lakenona.com/events. Or of course, you can just talk to us if you want to get some more insight on what's happening with all that. And then even in Celebration, where we're anchored in, there are some, as far as the condo living for 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, and townhomes, some more economically priced living as well, if you like that lifestyle. I just want to remind everyone that area, Celebration, Florida, is going to have their annual Pups and Pints Festival on January 18th. So that's 8 days from now, where it's just this cool little place with live entertainment, vendors, contests. Like they're going to have a costume contest for the dogs, give them a chance to have, something to drink as well, and have some shopping there. They're just giving you some highlights. That goes from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on the 18th. And it's just, you can just see that there's people playing music. There's dogs that are just dressed up in the funniest little outfits, or you just love to see the way that this dog-friendly community carries people around. There's all different kinds of strollers. There's Frisbees they've got there. all the tents, artists drawing your pet, along with the matching outfits for every little kind of dog. And that one's very on brand, little Disney princess pup there. So Pups and Pints will be back in Celebration, Florida, as something to do as well. So I'm just going to check the comments real quick, see if anyone's asked a question. Looks like I've got to everything. And if not, of course, that's what my phone number is here for. Even after the stream is finished, the comment section goes on forever. You can send me a text with any questions. If you or someone you know has got real estate questions for all things within a 25-mile radius of Cinderella's Castle, I'm happy to help you out. Me and Kim work closely together to service people on any kind of timeline, like sometimes if it's in the planning for months down the road, we can start that discussion with you early, help you just kind of scope out the areas or learn about these communities. Our videos have been a help to some people. I was just getting someone in Celebration the other day who just said, we really used your videos to help make our decision about what community went to, because we really felt like we got that personal tour, not just through the homes, but we got to experience the communities with you guys as well. And that's what we do it for. So if you have any requests for more communities you want to know about, or new construction or anything, leave a comment as well, because we would love to produce content that's helpful and wanted by you. And with that, I'll leave it to Kim Hawk, the fairy godmother of real estate, to sign us off. See you on Monday evening for information on Celebration.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's Castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.